We got a phone call. TJ, can you
What's
hear me?
up, hey, kid? Yeah, can
What's
you hear
up?
me?
I can hear you.
How you doing?
I'm fine,
Look,
thank
I'm
you.
I'm trying to get, and you do this to me every time I'm trying to get ready for work.
What? What?
This, 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 this topic. It's really look. I think you're partially right,
Mm-hmm.
and let me rephrase it. You're right about the fact that men chase their women.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn how masculine or all this other whatever the talking points are. Men chase, and when he wants a woman, it's a chase.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't care which way, how now how you do that chase may determine that where you are on your manhood scale or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But we all chase. We all chase the woman. We all chase her because that's just what we do.
Right.
You know. So
Right.
there's nothing wrong with that. Now, while you might not, I understand why a lot of these guys that have been married, been through the ringer, make the advice that they make because I've been through the same ringer throughout the course of the marriage. But I will never tell a younger version of me not to get married.
Right.
I will talk to them about more so about, how to interact with that woman that you want to be married to and then identify if that woman is going to be for your best long term interest. I
Mm-hmm.
would do that
Mm-hmm.
because even with the best intentions, and I understand the jadedness because when I was married, HQ, I went through the damn ringer.
Mm.
And I'm not sitting there saying that I was some perfect. I tell people all the time about my marriage ending. I always tell people, no matter how horrible her behavior was, I was an ineffective leader.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I mean? I did not know I was outmatched by the woman that I married.
Mm-hmm.
One, she was a little bit older than me, and two, I had a very pie in the sky Disney fantasy about what's supposed to happen, and I was groomed under not underseeing actual marriage. There's only my father's side of the family was married, and I wasn't raised with him. I didn't meet him till I was 30.
Mm.
That's 15 years ago.
Okay.
That's only 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I was raised in the house with my grandmother, who was, by the time I came along, she was no longer married. There was never another marriage. My mother wasn't married. My aunties weren't married. My great aunties weren't married.
Mm-hmm.
And the family I was all women dominated. So my perspective was female and
Yeah.
how my approach to it. And so although she's responsible for her behavior, I am still, even though I'm still responsible for the fact that I did not know how to manage that marriage well, even to the point of saying that, not recognizing earlier that she needed to go.
Mm. Okay.
And so a lot of guys, though, talk about, come and give advice to these dudes about don't do this, I'll never do this, not get married again. But they haven't gotten to the point of recognizing that maybe you didn't know sooner that she needed to go,
Mm.
which would have spared you the bitter, the angry, the rigidness, if you would have recognized earlier that it was time to cut bait. And a lot of people don't understand when you got to cut bait. People think you say it like it's just a natural thing to do. It is very emotionally, physically draining. It's one of the hardest things to do.
Mm.
You don't
Right.
want to cut bait.
Yeah, but we had you. I understand that, but we're focused on the married men, focused on the married men that come up here and give a false picture of what happens in a marriage, a false picture. It's always I tell her what to do. She do this. I handle the finances. Hold up. When I hear this kind, when I hear this narrative from married men, this pisses me off because I can't be the only woman on this planet that understands that it's a joint effort. I cannot be the only woman on this planet that says we're going to sit down and decide our fate together. My husband doesn't walk into the room and say, "You do what I say," or "I'm the leader." That doesn't happen in marriages.
That's not
That's
that's not
that's
practical.
never happened in marriage. Okay,
If a
women
man
understand.
walked in and did that, he
Mhm.
wouldn't be married.
Yes, if men walked in and said that, they would not be married, which is why
Yeah.
I always say, show me somebody show me one of these red pill dudes that walk into the room and tell her, I'm the boss, I'm the leader, I get to tell you what to do, when, what, and how. How long you gonna be married? You're gonna put
Now,
irreplaceable fracture in that marriage if you
yeah.
walk into
Now,
the house and say that.
here's what I do. I give if I determine somebody that I think I want to try to do something long term with, I tell her where I'm trying to go over the next several years,
Mm-hmm.
and then give her the choice to be a part of that. This is where we're going to go. This is where I want to go, and this is this is what I need for you to support this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And at that point, it's her choice.
Right.
It's her choice.
Yes, but it's not a matter of this is what we're going to do, and you don't have a say in how you do that.
No, that's an unrealistic perspective to have, and a very dangerous message to convey.
And another thing, they get on the panels and they say, I'm the leader and she does what I say, or she follows my program. What if she know more than you? What if
here's
she
the thing.
know more than you?
HQ, here's the thing.
Right.
I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud, okay?
Don't do it.
Okay, because everybody thinks I'm some beta simple, and I'm far. Believe it or not, I'm actually far from that.
Right.
But I'm practical. But here's the quiet part out loud, HQ. We got 2 generations of men who don't know what that means, leadership.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 generations of women who don't know what it looked like,
right,
when they got it.
Right. Right.
That's why I have a hard time. It's one of the reasons why you'll see me at times if I decide to pop up on a panel here or there. I get frustrated because I will ask the question, well, what does that look like? Mm-hmm. I don't know if you remember, even on our good friend Mr. Walker and Gavin's channel, when I came up and I said, if you're a black man and you want a black woman, how do you avoid not getting a baby mama? I didn't say go out and get you one. I said, how do you avoid it?